Hi, everyone. This is Phil Clisso with the Wisconsin Board for People with Developmental Disabilities, and I'm here with Michelle Roach from Promote Local. And we are so excited to be here with you. We could hardly stand it. Welcome to the 2020 Self-Determination Conference. This is our kickoff event. It's our night market, and we're so excited to have you meet 9 of our Wisconsin micro businesses. And Michelle will be interviewing each of the businesses, and we'll get going in just a minute. Michelle's going to tell you a little bit about how the night market works, and then we'll introduce our first micro business entrepreneur. Michelle, take it away.
Hi, everybody. It's so nice to see you this year virtually. I wish we were together at the Kalahari, but next year I think we'll see everybody. I'm so excited to kick off the 2020 Self-Determination Conference with this virtual night market. We have 9 micro enterprises, and a couple of those micro enterprises are actually groups of artists. So you'll be hearing from a number of artists from Wisconsin about their businesses and their products and how they love to be a part of the conference. And this year, since we couldn't have the micro enterprises at the back of the room like we usually do at the Kalahari, we created an online store for them so that you can still support them and visit their shops online. So that the way that you access that market, it's called the All Abilities Market, is you go to www.allamarket.org. And we'll make sure that we put that link in the comments of the Facebook Live. So that's allamarket.org. That is the website for all of our micro enterprises. You'll be able to see everybody's biographies there and check out their products. We also have a couple of special merchandise items for the Self-Determination Conference itself on that site. We also have a few items from Wisconsin Board for People for Developmental Disabilities, as well as People First Wisconsin, some of our sponsors. So thanks again to our sponsors that we have every year to make this event come true. And without further ado, I am going to introduce to you our first micro enterprise artist, Hunter, and his business is called Come Roll With Me. I've got a little biography about Hunter that I'll share, and then I'm gonna let him take it away and tell us about his business. So Hunter Kelch is 28 years old, and he has always strived for independence. Currently, he lives in his own apartment with the assistance of some caregivers, and he has a furry friend named Sully, a cat. And for the last 5 years, he's been the owner and author of Come Roll With Me. He has his own site you can check out, www.comerollwithme.com. And he uses his blog there to spread awareness and to advocate for individuals with disabilities. He has met some amazing people because of social media and his blog. So he's a seasoned virtual relationship builder. And this year he expanded into the button making business. So now they're offering different products that I'm going to let him tell you about. But it also in his free time, he loves playing video games, exploring new towns, and going out to eat. So without further ado, here is Hunter. And Hunter, I would love for you to tell everybody about your business. If you can unmute yourself. Oh, I think I can unmute you. There you go. Take it away, Hunter.
Hey everyone, I'm Hunter Kelch, and as Michelle mentioned, I'm the owner and author of ComeRollWithMe.com, and I would like to show you some of my products.
So we're going to see some of Hunter's products right away. So that one says, keep staring. I might do a trick. That's a funny button. And so what's the back of that one look
And
like?
this, yeah, the metal pin back is this one. That size also comes in a keychain
Very cool.
and also comes in a magnet.
Very cool. So yeah, I know that it sounds like you guys have the pin back buttons, the photo buttons, magnets, keychains, zipper pulls, and
Yes.
bottle openers. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the bottle opener, and it's all metal. Everything is handmade. The bottle opener comes with a lanyard.
That's really cool. It's like a bottle opener, a necklace, and a button.
Yeah.
Multi-use. Very cool.
Go ahead.
So what do you think your favorite product is to sell so far, Hunter?
I would think it has got to be my buns.
The memory, these are the 3-inch, and these, in fact, we'll show Hunter's cat Sully. And so
Oh, there's
any
Sully.
photo can be emailed to us and can be made into a magnet or into a 3-inch pin back button. And so we can also do on these size, we can do, this is the 2 1/4 inch. We can't do photo paper on this, but we can still do a photo and they still actually turn out nice.
Very cool.
I'd really recommend anything with my X-rated photo paper. I'm really in love with that.
Anything with the photo paper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
'cause
really
we have-
recommend anything with the photo paper? That's pretty high quality stuff and helps people capture memories, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, everything is printed on a professional printer and on quality paper. Everything is hand punched and inspected by Hunter.
Very cool.
And so we also have, these are, pretty popular with the bands. Any design can be done. So if you want anything, what we do is have you email your idea. We do up the design. We usually do like 2 or 3 options. We email them back as a mock-up. You approve it, and then it gets printed.
And not to mention, these are also water and scratch proof.
Yes, they have a Mylar coating.
And so they won't get ruined.
Okay, waterproof and scratch proof. That's very important because I've had a lot of keychains kind of run out on us. And I was just reviewing the website. So on allamarket.org, we actually have some presets for each of these products, some, general images that you can choose of Hunter's products. But then there's also one called custom design. So if they choose that one, I think that's when we'll be sure that they email you, you get connected to them and they can send you their photo or their idea, and then they can build their custom buttons. Does that sound like the right process, Hunter?
Of course.
Yes. Also, too, a lot of our customers are business owners, and they use these for promotional items.
Oh, yes, of course. So if you are a fellow artist or have a business, you could get some swag done. It is almost the holidays, so it's a good time to get some nice custom things done, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Very cool. So Hunter, is there anything else you want to share about your products or your blog? Do you want to share a little bit about what people can find at your website, comerollwithme.com?
Well, it originally started as being just about me and my struggles in France with disabilities, but now we do our best to encompass what struggles with disabilities in general and advocacy with disability in general.
So it's evolved a little bit. It sounds like you
Yes.
used to write about kind of your experiences and struggles and pains, but now you're representing even more of the disability community in what you write about.
Yes.
That's very cool. Phil, you are muted.
Sorry, Hunter, this is Phil. I have a couple of questions for you. One, Betty asked if you could show the product again, hold it up to the camera. And then Rachel asked how long it takes you to make the buttons and pins.
It depends on the size of the order, but we have taken up to like an hour or 2 hours.
To do, we do about 20 buttons in an hour if it's the same design. So this is the 2 1/4 inch keychain. And then we've got, this is with the back of the button. Everything is metal except for the zipper pulls. And I forgot to bring out a zipper pull, but the zipper pulls have a plastic back, but it has a metal hook for the zipper.
Very cool.
And no order is too small and no order is too large. So we have done orders for businesses up to 100 products in an order. So
That's awesome. So some of our supporter organizations, some of our other exhibitors, they could order 100 buttons from you during this night market or some other time during the conference, and you'd be able to accommodate it. So they can think about that for sure. So Hunter, my last question for you, unless Phil comes on, she's actually checking the Facebook Live for us to see if anybody else has questions. But my last question for you is, what is your favorite part of the Self-Determination Conference?
Just meeting people and talking to other people with disabilities, and I love that this is a safe space, and we could just let it go, I guess.
So yeah, so you love meeting people, talking to people with disabilities, and being in a safe place to really share your struggles and your thoughts and your successes with other people.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Hunter, so much for being here with us. I am trying to think if there's anything else that we have to share. Is Sully, does Phil have a couple more questions?
No, I'm good. I'm just checking. Everybody thinks it's a really neat product. And so I'm just looking at some of it. It says, so awesome, Hunter, and very good. And that's an interesting product. So lots of positive comments, Hunter.
I'm happy they will enjoy it.
People love it. So remember to check out Hunter's products. His business is called Come Roll With Me, and you can find his products at the All Abilities Market, www.allamarket.org, ALLAMARKET.org. And the store will be open throughout the conference and afterwards. So so go on, enjoy, read a little bit more about Hunter there, and stay tuned. We are going to invite our next micro enterprise, Austin, with Austin's Wood Shack, into the room momentarily. Thanks again, Hunter.
Keep on, keep smiling.
Keep smiling, everybody. All right. We're doing some behind the scenes work. Austin Kalisak will be with us any moment. So I hope everybody's been able to find the website. I think that we are putting the All Abilities Market website in the comments. We'll make sure that that's being sent out every so often so that people can click through to that and be looking at our marketplace artists and their products while we're going through them. So Austin is connecting up right now. I think he's almost here. So Austin, why don't you put your video on if you can? There you are. So this is Austin, everybody. He owns Austin's Wood Shack, and he is 20 years old and likes to work with his hands besides taking care of his service dog. Service dog's name is Jax, and he looks out for his family too. I know he's got a big family. They're very close. I've been able to meet a lot of them at the conferences before. He loves to make wood signs, and he also just started crocheting, which is also a lot of fun. He makes scarves and table runners. I think he's going to be showing us those today. And then he wants us to know that he puts a lot of work into all his projects he's made for you. So hopefully whatever you purchase will be enjoyed just as much as he enjoyed making it. So I will let Austin take it away now and tell us a little bit more about his business. I'm trying to unmute you, Austin. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think I can hear you. Take it away. Tell us a little bit more. Hi, Austin.
Can you guys hear me? Hi.
Yep, I can hear you. Yep,
My
go
name's
ahead.
Austin. I'm 20 years old. I make wooden signs and start crocheting because that's what I like to do. Obviously, you guys can see some of the wooden signs behind me. I'm kind of blocking the scars and stuff right now, but I will show you. Those are all the scars, and those over there are the table runners. And then I got more signs over here and some down here. I like my most favorite thing to do is wooden signs because you can just think of random stuff, and if it's good, you can make a sign out of it. So, and my grandma helps me paint them and my mom, because I suck at painting. So yeah.
That's cool that everybody's got that you've got help, but it looks like you've made a lot. Do you want to bring a couple up, some of your favorites, and show us, Austin? Do you want to grab some from the back and bring them up so we can see them nice and close?
These are my two favorite colors on my scarves, dark green and dark red. I would have made a Packer scarf, but I ran out of green. But I did make a Packers table runner. I made a black and white one, and then a pink and purple table runner also. Then I made like different colors of scarves. I got pink, rainbow, blue, purple, and a rainbow pink. And then these are all my signs. They're all different ones.
Do you want to bring a few signs up close so we can see them?
Here's one of the signs I made with pop tabs.
Very cool. So that one says hopeful and has some pop tabs on it.
Here's another one I made with pop tabs.
Awesome. Phil, do you have some questions from the audience?
Well, everyone thinks they're really cool signs, Austin, and Lori was wondering what some of them were saying. And we also wanted to know how long you've been working with wood.
I've been working with wood pretty much all my life. I woodwork a lot when it's nice outside. I made my grandma some canes before, but of course she misplaced them. And then lately, I've just been working on signs and crocheting, but I want to stop making like little wooden containers. Try my best to make some, so my mom can clean up her corner by her chair.
That sounds awesome.
So, yeah.
Austin, Trisha asked if you had any badger scarves.
I don't even know what color that is.
Red and white.
Red and white, yes.
I have a red one.
We'll have to work on that one. They're almost as popular as the Badgers in Wisconsin.
Or the Packers.
Packers, right?
Yeah, I got a Packer one. That is
Can
a
you
table
can we
runner.
see the can we see that one? You want to bring the Packer table runner up here? So these guys are pretty long. Are they, how long, do you know how long they are, Austin?
Mm,
Oh, wow. So probably about at least 5 feet long.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Very nice. And how long do those take you to make?
About 3 days.
Wow.
I can
So
make the scarves in a day.
Yeah.
That's
See?
amazing. That's really fast. Hey, Austin, do you have any Packer signs?
The only one I had sold at the last conference, sadly.
Oh,
The only Packer thing I got right now is a table runner.
What other signs do you have right now? Can you bring a few more up? I see a hiking sign behind you.
Yeah.
I think one that says Merry Christmas. What is the one next to the hiking? What are those two next to the hiking ones?
I got this one.
So live life, very cool.
And then I got this one.
The Wild. Oh, that one's really pretty with some nice drawings. What is on there? A fox and a rabbit.
Fox, a hedgehog, an owl, and 2 rabbits.
Very cool. So what do you think? What's your favorite product to sell right now?
The wooden signs.
The wooden signs?
Yeah.
And then so you have that size, the longer ones, and then what's behind you on the other side? Are those more squares with the pop tops?
No, these are just regular signs.
Those are
I got
regular signs.
Yeah, I got Amo Fox's one. And then I got a moose.
That moose is really cool. And that moose is kind of a Packer sign because it has green and yellow, right?
Oh yeah, true.
Awesome. So I'm going to check out your products on the store here. Remember, everybody can check out Austin's items at the All Abilities Market, ALLAMARKET.org, allamarket.org. His bio is there, and all of his products are there. So we've got the crocheted scarves for $3. The table runners are $6, and you can choose out of the colors that he has there. And then the different wooden signs are different sizes for different prices. And then we've got all of the varieties that he has there listed. So these are all one-of-a-kind items, aren't they, Austin? So as soon as they're
Yeah.
gone, they're sold out, and we have to wait for your imagination to help you make the next one. So
Yeah.
they're very one-of-a-kind.
And more wood, because why buy it when you can get it for free?
There you go. Yes, you need to be resourceful, and when you've got the wood, you can make more, which is very cool. So, Austin, what is your favorite part of the self-determination conference? Usually, you've been coming for a few years.
Yeah. Meeting new people and seeing Sondra and Tony, one of my friends from there.
Yeah. Have you been able to see them this year?
Via video, yeah.
So you've kept in touch over video. That's really cool. That's the way we have to do it these days, huh?
We text.
And we text them.
And you text. Very cool. Well, what else do you want to share during your time on the night market here? If people had an idea for a scarf or a table runner, could they request something?
Yeah. I could do personal ones.
Okay. Phil, what other questions? Do we get some more questions?
No questions, but lots of great comments about how talented you are. People love, Lori said she loves it. Maggie said, those are amazing, nice job. And
Thank you.
awesome from Nicole.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, I think we are going to get ready for our next artist. Thanks again, Austin, for coming. I know that you will be in the networking breaks, right, to take more questions from people or show them their products again tomorrow and Wednesday.
Yeah.
And just a reminder for folks, the networking breaks you can find on the conference website, which is sdc.promotelocal.com. And we've got a morning break, a lunch break, and an afternoon break tomorrow, Tuesday, where you can visit the micro businesses. So from 10:15 to 11, from noon to 12:30, and then again after the Die Hard Awards until 1:15. And then from 2:15 to 3 p.m. tomorrow, you'll be able to visit the micro enterprise artists. So thanks again, Austin, and we will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna mix it up here. Next on deck, we have Deborah Blackwell. She is the executive director of Studio 84, based out of Whitewater. We're going to get her in here. And Deborah, I am going to ask that you turn on your camera if you can, so that everybody on Facebook Live can see you. Very good, thank you. And then I'm going to read the description that we've got for Studio 84. And then we will have you tell a little bit about Studio 84 and the artists that will be featured during the conference. So,
Hey, Michelle, am I good to go?
yep, you're good to go, Austin. Thank you again.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Bye. See you tomorrow. So Studio 84 is a nonprofit art studio, gallery, and gift store that specializes in the creative development of people with disabilities. Many studio artists will be participating throughout the conference. So like I was mentioning, those networking breaks before, we'll be able to see meet different artists at different times. So Studio 84 was actually built by the woman with us today, Deborah Blackwell, an artist with a vision. So when she was attending UW Whitewater, she was formulating plans to make the studio happen. And she created the goal of opening the nonprofit art center that would be open to all ages, all abilities, and would specialize in working with people with physical and cognitive different abilities. And in Deborah's last year of schooling, the momentum grew, and soon everything fell into place. And here we are today. So the studio became incorporated in December of 2017. So they've been around quite some time, and nonprofit status was granted in June of 2008. And fundraising began just after that. There were, I'll let her talk a little bit more about the center itself. But the studio actually, all of this, I'm saying 2007, 2008, the studio actually opened its doors in July of 2009. So a lot of careful thought put into the studio before it opened. And it began with leftover art supplies from college days, and had classmates' arts on the walls, a found table, and a used computer, with half of the building still being remodeled. So I bet Deborah's going to tell us how far they've come from then. So without further ado, take it away, Deborah.
Well, thanks for having us. Yeah, we've come a long way. I think back and look at some of the photos of how empty our space was back then when we started and how filled up it is. We have close to 2,000 square feet just jam-packed with artwork and paint on the floor and messes on the walls. And we love
it. As it should be.
It looks like an art studio. But yeah, actually about 30 artists that would come through our doors every week. Right now we're kind of down to about 10, just to allow for the social distancing and everything. But they are so happy to be back and be making art again. They just missed it so much. And so many of our artists, they start out with whatever art that they are able to make, what they've done before. Some haven't made anything at all ever in their life. So they come to us with all kinds of abilities and skill levels. And we let them kind of guide us, where they want to go. And we challenge them with different ideas and things. And so they start creating artwork and we start helping them develop the skills. And then once they've made like original artwork, we photograph them and create them turn them into a lot of different products. We got like our coffee mugs that we make, that we take their images, and note cards. This is a single note. And on the back, we have the artist and a little bit of their bio. We have lots of fun things throughout the year that we do. Like one year for our 10th anniversary party, we decided to find out what the 10 most expensive paintings are in the world. And they were all famous artists. And so they recreated, 10 of our artists then recreated those 10 paintings. So here is one version of the Scream. This is from Jessica, and she loves pets and animals. So she made her Scream person into a cat. And then the back of the card actually shows the artist and the original artwork and tells a little bit about it. So it was a fun learning project for them all to learn about the different artists too. And some of the other projects that we do is like this was our, somebody in the community actually commissioned our artists to do paintings of cows, and they all got paid to do this because this company sells items related to cows to local farmers. So they had a brand new office with lots of bare walls, and they came to us and says, "Can you guys paint cows?" We're going, "Yeah."
Very
so
fun.
That's what they did. And this has been just a really popular item. And so this year we put all the cows into a calendar for them. And then each one has their little picture and bio for that month. And then a little saying about cows. Some of them are funny, some are serious. So each one is a little different. So that was a project that we do too. Every year we do it.
Deborah, is this the calendar that you donated for the door prize?
Yes, we have donated some for the door prize. So 10 lucky people will get a calendar for the door.
Yeah, so everybody has to come back to the closing on Wednesday for their chance to win one of 10 cow calendars. Very cool. So I wanted to remind everybody on the allamarket.org, the All Abilities Market, for the Studio 84 artists, we have a lot of the pictures of the different art there, but they also have their own website. So you'll be able to click from our site to theirs, and their website is Studio 84, Studio 84 inc.org, and then they have a shop link there, so you can either find them by searching Studio 84 Inc., or you can find them on the marketplace and look at some of their products there, and then move on from there. So what do you think the artist's favorite products are to sell, or does everybody have sort of a different favorite medium and then favorite product to kind of produce it into?
I don't know if they have a favorite product. Our best selling are definitely the note cards. People love the note cards to buy. But the artists themselves, most of them like the painting. They almost every one of them does painting. We got several that do clay projects. We got one artist, Stuart, who's in our micro business program. He loves clay, so he hand builds things, and then we also purchase pre-made items like bowls and plates, and he glazes them. He's got some phenomenal things with glaze color combinations that he does with those. Some like colored pencil. We got one that's working on characters of his own where he can make them into a cartoon book. So he's going to be working on that this next week. We're going to get him rolling on that. So everybody's got their own unique style and favorite medium, but a lot of people really do like the painting. Something
Very
about
cool.
pushing around with paint, that's wonderful.
I really like to paint, but I'm really, really messy, so I don't do it often. Very cool. Well, do you have any other items that you can hold up to show folks?
I do not. Well, oh wait, I had my lunch today. I happen to have a plate here in my office, but this is one of Stuart's plates that he made. You can see the gorgeous glazes that he gets with colors. So.
Wow, that is really beautiful. Very good.
And actually the painting behind me is one of my favorite paintings. I had to buy it right away. It was still wet, I think. So that was made by one of our artists too.
Very cool. So in the next 2 days, who will we all be meeting? Do you have a list of the artists
yes,
that we'll be meeting?
Be able to meet Stuart and Nathan and Lori for sure.
Okay.
Hopefully nobody has an issue with transportation, because what we will be doing is they will be right in the studio working until their breakout session comes in, and they'll be right there ready to start answering questions and showing off their stuff. So you'll get to see them in the background, in the studio in the background and everything with them working. So, so that'll be kind of fun.
Very fun. Phil, are you here with some comments and questions?
That people think it's really cool and they love the project, and there's Casey Marie's watching, so we can say hi to her. We did have a comment about the coupon, that it doesn't seem to be working on the website. So for folks that are trying to make those purchases right now, we'll make sure that we get that taken care of by the time the night market is over tonight.
Okay, good to know. I'm going to message
credit cards out.
I'm just messaging my other IT person on that matter before we get back. So Deborah, this is your guys' first time participating in the conference, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I don't know that if you have a favorite part so far, but why did you guys decide to join into the conference this year? And just share a little bit about that and why you're excited to be joining us this year.
Well, we are real excited just to be able to get the word out. That art can be a micro business. It can be, it's not just about, getting out and working at traditional employment. I think art is a real and valid part of looking for employment and self-determination. And so we were just really happy to be able to partake of this and get that word out too, that when people are looking to, what am I going to do now? Maybe take an art class. You don't know where it's going to lead, but it is a potential for out there for anybody. So we're happy to be able to spread that word about art being part of your life. And like with our programming, we have your traditional day programming featured in the arts, where you can just come in and thing for the day, something challenging and exciting. And that's different than most other day programmings. And then we have those that come to us and they want to start their own business. So we get them into selling their artwork and the micro business and getting out to with websites and getting out to art markets and things like that. So different ways that people come into our programming.
Very cool. Well, I'm excited to meet some of the artists in the next few days. And, if they want to, they can do some live painting for us too. And maybe share some of their skills live if we think we can make that happen, or just answer questions. I think either would be awesome. And we're happy to have you this year. And we hope that, that everybody enjoys it. And do you have any other kind of final invitation or words for our artists before we keep things moving?
Well, just check out our website and find out what we're about. Yeah, and have fun with life.
Very cool. Thanks, Deborah, for your time today. Again, Deborah is the Executive Director of Studio 84 Inc. You can find them at studio84inc.org or from the All Abilities Market, All A Market. And next up, we are going to invite Kara Swedeen of Sweetie's Jewelry to the room. Sweetie's Handmade Jewelry. Miss Kara is a phenomenal jewelry artist. So I think she'll be joining. There she is, and she's sporting one of her wonderful headbands. So let me get out Kara's biography here to just kick us off. So Kara likes jewelry and likes to meet all the colorful people at her sales. So that's part of the reasons that she likes to exhibit with us every year at the Self-Determination Conference. She has fun selling at shows and conferences. Lanyards are her favorite thing to make, and a lot of people that she knows wear them. When she was 9, she started making jewelry with her sister Amelia. She also loves art and likes drawing. That was perfect timing, Kara. I was saying that as you were showing me drawings. She loves working with her art working team because they can make stuff together and they make her happy. She likes helping other people at art working with their art also. And she started making headbands and tote bags from her drawings. And that she's really excited about too. So she's sporting all of her goods. She's her best promo girl. Look, that's a tote board right there. And then when she's not or a tote bag, excuse me. When she's not at work, she likes talking to her sister, taking walks with her mom to Picnic Point, cooking, shopping, and relaxing. She loves listening to music, and Jason Mraz is her favorite. She likes hanging out with friends during the week and getting dinner. She loves her apartment, and she lives with her roommate, Ben. And they've been friends for a long time. She likes cleaning, something that I do not like to do, doing dishes and putting things away and being on her own. She's happy and proud of her business. She hopes people feel happy, fun, and funky when they wear her jewelry. So I will let Kara take it away and talk a little bit about her business. Thanks for joining us, Kara. How are you doing?
We're good. I have something to show you all.
All right.
My prints are good. Can you see my?
Yep, these are your prints that you're holding up. Perfect. They're also colorful. A little bit down. Oh, very beautiful. How long do they take you to make each one, Kara? Each drawing?
Oh God, I don't know. Wait. This is a lanyard that you can purchase on anywhere you want to. And then
So that was the lanyard. Looks like you've
That's
got
what-
another lanyard on. Oh, and you've got that one connected to your mask. That's really, really smart. Then you'll never forget it. And you have a very trendy Packers face mask. I'm jealous of that mask. What else can you show us? She's got her whole set. Sporting the tote bag still, so we're getting good looks of the tote bag. Here are some earrings.
no keychains you can see. And then the whole
Oh, wow. Look at all those lanyards, and I see a few bracelets, earrings.
I just want to show mine. I have my lanyard from Kara too, and I love it. So
Very cool.
we've got lots of comments, a lot of highs from Julie and Maureen and Rachel. Say hi, Kara. And Julie says she loves Jason Mraz too. Erin says that the colors in your drawings are so happy and colorful and fun. And it's, Kristen says, love the colors. Awesome, Kara, from Julie. Beautiful, from People First of Ozaki County. So yeah.
So Kara, are lanyards still your favorite thing to make, or do you have a new favorite product?
Yes. No, same.
Same. Why do you love making those so much?
Maybe. I don't know, just I don't know.
They're a little bit longer. Very cool. So what else can you tell us about your products, or are you missing being at the conference in person this year?
Yeah, so
Yeah, a little bit. Well, I hope that a lot of people come visit your store, and it sounds like a lot of people have already said hi on Facebook. What, is there anything else you want to tell everybody about your business or about your jewelry?
No.
What do you want people to buy the most? If you could sell the most of one thing, what would you want them to sell?
Mask lanyards.
The bracelets?
No, just mask. Mask lanyards.
Mask lanyards, yeah.
Mask lanyards.
Hey,
It's
Kara,
important.
Go ahead, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Go for it,
I
Phil.
have a question from Maureen, and she asked, how long have you been selling at the conference or at conferences?
10 years, I think.
Wow,
15 maybe.
that's awesome.
So, anything else, Phil?
Just a lot of,
Oh, Phil, you muted yourself.
sorry. Welcome, Kara. They're so pretty, so colorful. I love them, from Lacey. Evelyn says, love Kara's prints. Awesome.
Aww,
I know, isn't that sweet?
so sweet. I love prints.
You have a lot of fans, Kara.
I'm doing work on food.
Yep. So Kara,
Oh.
what's you? Oh, did you forget to show us something?
Brand new phone. I just got it today.
You have a brand new phone so people can call you on it to give you special orders?
Yep. You got it today.
So people can text you and message. I know that you're on Facebook, aren't you?
Yeah.
So Kara, you can find Kara's products on our site on All Abilities Market. So allamarket.org. I'm just going to go to our products page now to tell them what we have here, but she's also part of Artworking. So you can find her products there, I believe, as well. Let's see here. So she's got the Prints by Kara, the mask lanyard, Sweetie's keychains. Oh, we did see a few keychains in the beginning, didn't we? Those were being held up right in the beginning. We'll review what those are. And then we've got the necklaces, earrings, multicolored headbands, tote bag, regular lanyards. So quite a variety of colorful items you can get from Kara from the market.
So Kara, Ann asked, what is the name of your business?
Sweeties.
Wheaties?
Handmade jewelry by Kara.
Sweetie's handmade jewelry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, well, what's your favorite, before we let you go, what is your favorite part of the Self-Determination Conference, Kara?
Selling my stuff and seeing people.
Selling your things and seeing people?
Mm-hmm.
I like when you guys sell everything, and I love seeing everybody. We're gonna miss them a little bit this year, aren't we? But we'll see. But we'll see them at during the networking breaks. So a reminder as well that you can find Kara and the other micro enterprises during the networking breaks, and there are 3 tomorrow that you can visit her during. So those are going to be after the keynote. I need to have these times up. I'm using the website, the sdc.promotelocal.com. That's where the conference website is. From 10:15 to 11, we have a networking break. From noon to 12:30, and then after the Die Hard Awards until 1:15 p.m. you can visit.
Oh yeah.
Kara.
But
Yep.
I found all my friends.
You sent all your friends to come visit during those times, right? And then 2:15 to 3 p.m. will be the last time tomorrow that you will get to see Kara. And you can ask her all about her beautiful art, prints, and jewelry. Is there anything else you want to tell everybody before we move on to the next micro enterprise?
Nope.
Did you sign them all?
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
She signed them all.
Oh, so all of the prints are signed by you. That makes them even more valuable, I would say.
Entitled.
Somebody asked the size, and I think they're 8.5 by 11, or yeah, like that size, 8.5 by 11, like a sheet of paper size.
Yep, 8.5 by 11, and it looks like some are vertical and some are horizontal. So some of them are long 11 and others are, or can you really hang them either way?
No, the way they're signed and everything, some are vertical and some are, you are correct. Some are vertical and some are horizontal.
Perfect. So you can get 11 wide or 11 tall. Very cool.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye, Kara. Thanks for spending some time with us. So
I will see you tomorrow at keynote.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow during the networking breaks.
You too. Take care.
Oh, all right. Bye. So next we're bringing into the room Ben Peets Productions. He is on top of it. So there's Ben right here. I'm going to pull up his biography, tell you a little bit more about Ben, and then let Ben take it away and talk all about his business. So Ben Peets is 17 and a developing artist who leverages his neurodiversity to express his view of the world in his artwork. He is currently focused on line-drawn sketches and hand-rendered type in his graphic designs. He began his career as an artist through fan art based on his favorite television shows. Ben's journey as an artist has just begun. Please join him as he navigates this world and learns how his art can bring joy to others. So without further ado, I will let Ben talk a little bit about his business. Hi, Ben, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Great. So you want to tell us a little bit about your business?
All right. The name of my business. Should I say
No, just go ahead.
the name of my business is Ben Peets Productions. It features my graphic designs. I sell illustrations that I have created in Adobe Illustrator. I start by illustrating in my sketchbook, and then I bring the illustration into Adobe Illustrator to do my graphic design. I like to create my own fonts in my artwork. Could I share my screen with you to show you samples of my artwork on my website?
Absolutely. Is it letting? Perfect.
These are my animal themed drawings.
So these are all beautiful black and white drawings of animals and their footprints. Looks like some dolphins, a dog with a leash and some bones, some little paw prints. Kitties with paw prints and a mouse. I wonder, is that cat going to chase that mouse up there, Ben?
Just think of them as toy mice.
And then an elephant, and is that supposed to be another elephant's trunk there?
Yeah.
Very
my,
cool.
my mom loves elephants.
I love elephants too. And then we have a tiger and a lion roaring. And I love the drawing, the circles, and then the sound waves that are coming out to show the loud roar. That's really neat.
Thanks.
And then we've got a penguin and a polar bear. And is that a whale at the bottom?
Actually, it's a fish.
It's a fish. Okay. And then what are those, the top, are those penguin feet? Or what are those?
Yeah, to show a waddling motion.
Very cool. So I want to be sure, can I get somebody from the chat to let me know that we're able to see all of this on the Facebook Live? I want to make sure nobody is missing the screen share. So if I could just get somebody to confirm. Okay, I got a confirmation. So what else can we look at here?
These are my hobby themed drawings.
Okay, so reading. So it looks like one of your hobbies is reading books and cooking, gardening, photography, and writing. So Ben, to confirm I understood, and this is a really cool way to make art, is that you're using like a digital sketchbook, right? So you're actually sketching on something and then you put them onto a program on the computer called Adobe Illustrator to finish them. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty advanced, I have the designer that made the program for the conference and the website. His name is Dylan, and he doesn't even sketch, but he does use Adobe Illustrator. So you're a little bit more advanced than even our designer for the conference. So I hope he hears that little tease. Phil, do you have some questions for Ben?
Ben, oops, I just lost him here. So there, Anne says, I see it. Lacey says she loves the penguin ones. Someone asked, Teresa asked whether or not you have any giraffe pictures.
No, I don't.
But you could make one.
Yeah, but I can make one.
Oh, that might be coming soon, Teresa.
Any other questions? Phil?
And Caitlin says that she loves the cooking sketches. And awesome work from Nicole.
Very cool. So what else can we look at?
This is my hand rendered type.
So you made up these fonts, right? These are just handwritten first and then illustrated?
Yeah.
Very cool. And so on our website at the allabilitiesmarket.org, you can actually order your custom name, right? So if people wanted you to draw their name, they could send that custom order to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. And if you are lucky and you have one of these names already, then they're ready to go and they'll be sent really quickly. So we made it so that you can just choose one of these names if you'd like, or submit one of your choosing. Those are beautiful. I love the, how do you decide, Ben, what color scale you're going to use? Or does it just come to you?
I guess it just comes to me.
Well, you do a really good job with the combinations.
Thanks.
Okay, what else?
These are my I break for drawings.
Can you read what those say?
I break for bees, I break for butterflies, and I break for toads.
Those are really fun. Those are really cool. If somebody wanted you to make another one that said I break for something else, could they do that?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So now that we've seen all of your artwork, what is your favorite drawing or artwork that you sell?
My writing sketch.
Why are those your favorite?
Because I gave the crayons color in Illustrator.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. It's got both just the black and white and the colors. Very neat. And Ben, have you participated in the conference before?
No, this is my first time. My mom thought that it might be a good opportunity for me to share my artwork and learn about how to plan for my future.
I think that your mom is right. That's really cool. And I'm sure a lot of people are looking on the website right now. I'm going to take a moment to get the products pulled up. Phil, do you have some more questions for Ben?
Well, I just want to make a comment that we have already 650 people viewing. So that's great. So you're getting a lot of good exposure, Ben. And even more tomorrow and the next day.
Very cool. So on the All Abilities Market, so ALLAmarket.org, you can go right now and have a look at Ben Pete's Productions, custom drawings and digital art. From here, you can order a hand rendered name, the animal, one of the animal themed drawings that we saw, the hobby themed drawings, or an I break for drawing. So Ben, what else? Is there anything else you want to tell us about your business or your art before we let you go for the night?
All I have left to say is I'm not sure what my favorite part is yet. This is my first time at the conference.
Okay, yeah, so you don't have a favorite part of the conference yet, but we'll ask you again at the end and see what you thought. So as a reminder too, Ben will be available during the networking breaks. Tomorrow there are 3, 10:15 to 11, noon to 12:30 when the Die Hard Awards begin, and then after that again until 1:15. And then in the afternoon, I thought I had memorized all the networking breaks, 2:15 to 3 p.m. And then again on Wednesday, you'll be able to visit Ben as well for 2 networking breaks. So we thank you so much. I am so impressed that you've started so young as an artist, and that we found you and we can showcase you and help you grow in these years to come. So congratulations to you, and thanks for being with us.
You're welcome. Nice
right.
hair, by the way.
Thanks. I like your hair.
Thanks.
And your shirt. It's a very pretty color.
Thanks. Well,
So thanks.
what were we gonna say?
Go ahead, Ben.
Oh, well, it was nice seeing you.
It was nice seeing you too. Everybody else had fun. So we'll see you next time. And while Ben is leaving, we are setting up for Jenny. She owns a business called Jenny's Diamond Crafts. So why don't I pull up her biography here? Bear with me and we'll get her portion of the market kicked off. Jenny, have you been having fun? Have you been able to listen into the other artists while you were waiting today?
I have. It's been a lot of fun hearing that direct connection from everybody.
Yeah, I've been loving it. I'm so excited we've been able to do this year. We're about halfway through. Phil, do you have any announcements at the halfway mark here?
You always intro me with such anticipation, and no, I don't have anything, any exciting, earth-shattering news to share with you, but just to say that it is so nice to see so many people on and making comments. And, you know, even though we can't be together physically, that we can still be connected and still have a good time together. So I'm glad that we're able to do this.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. And usually Phil makes me run around so much at the conferences that I don't get to spend nearly this much time with all of the micro enterprises. So I'm really enjoying this a lot more than I was initially pretty nervous to be the host of all of this, but I've been really enjoying it because it's given me a chance to really learn more about each artist and spend some time that they deserve. Everybody has incredible art and different skills and talents to showcase. So I'm so happy we're getting this out to the masses here on Facebook Live. So
yeah, absolutely. Michelle and I are usually the ones running around, and this time we're not going to get our steps in, but we'll be able to, you know, enjoy a little bit more of the show.
Definitely. So, so we're still here. I think we're still live. I hope that people are still watching. We have a handful more artists to introduce at the 2020 Self-Determination Conference Night Market Kickoff event. If you're just tuning in, we are meeting all of the, a handful of the micro enterprises that are exhibiting at this year's virtual conference. The conference is happening 100% virtual, so you can find the conference activities and links at sdc.promotelocal.com this year, and that was sent out to everybody. And then the All Abilities Market is a online e-commerce marketplace that we created this year so that all of our micro enterprises could showcase their art and continue to sell their art, even though that we aren't physically together this year. So please check that out at allamarket.org, ALLAMARKET.org. I'll make sure, I think Phil or somebody else will add it to the comments again once the comments get flowing. But without further ado, we are here with Jennifer Newgard, and she is the owner of Jenny's Diamond Crafts. And Jenny loves to diamond paint because it's very relaxing to her. It greatly reduces her anxiety while allowing her to use her creativity. She started diamond painting in 2018, and her passion for it continues to grow today. Diamond painting is a mix. Yeah, I was going to say the first question for you I had was, what the heck is diamond painting? But diamond painting is a mix between cross stitch and paint by numbers without the mess. You apply tiny diamond beads to a sticky canvas that results in a picture or mosaic that reflects light, resulting in an incredible sparkly effect. It truly looks like a diamond painting. The largest painting I've ever done was for my daughter. It took almost 150 hours to complete and used close to 140,000 diamonds, each one placed individually. If you have an idea for something you want painted, you can contact her directly for a custom order. But I think Jenny will also show us some of these incredible paintings now and tell us a little bit more about her business. So Jenny, take it away.
Yeah, well, first I just want to thank you for this opportunity because I've been doing these diamond paintings and I can't stop, and they're sitting in a drawer, and that's just really sad. So this was an opportunity to get them out there because I like making them, but I only have so much wall space, and then there's only so many diamond paintings you can give to people that before they're like, I've got enough. So yeah, so I don't know if this will work, but I want to show you an example of a bead. It's a teeny tiny little bead.
Oh my goodness, it's so
That's an
small.
example of one, and those are easier because that's more of a rhinestone bead, as opposed to some other little ones for other projects. Let's see, I can't even hardly see it to grab it.
Oh my goodness, so that one's tiny and square.
That one's really tiny, and they're faceted. I think I had it the wrong way. They're faceted, so you can kind of see when I move it, it catches the light.
Yeah.
So imagine a painting with like 10,000 of those, and each one of those is reflecting the light.
Wow.
So they're just, the final project is amazing, and we'll see how it goes because it's just hard to capture it in a picture that's on the website, but it's truly amazing when you see it in person. So I did grab some things to try to show you online here. This is a bookmark.
Wow.
With a little tassel.
Do you want to move? Can you move it like horizontal just so we can see the shimmer even closer?
There you go.
Oh my goodness, these are beautiful,
Oh,
and the pictures don't do them justice on the marketplace. So I'm really happy we're doing this.
There's another one.
Wow.
Got a kitty. Lots of people like cats. So I've got probably the most that I have are bookmarks. That one's got a giant like pearl bead in the middle.
Very cool. And Jenny, do you paint the backgrounds of those, or do they come like with a color on the back, and then you're just placing you're placing the diamond,
Exactly.
Not just placing them?
The beads that you see are what I do. The rest of the background is already there.
Okay.
And it's just like a sticky area that you put it, and then I seal them with a sealer, so it really makes the beads stick. Otherwise, especially with a bookmark, if you're using them, they could come off pretty easily if you don't seal them. So they're on there pretty good with the sealer. So there are bookmarks out there. There are notebooks or sketchbooks. Some have lines. Most of them don't have lines, so they're just empty pages. And I'll put that closer too, so you can kind of see the shimmer.
Wow.
But there's a handful of notebooks. There's another kitty one.
And are those notebooks like 5 by 7 or 6 by 8, it looks like?
Yeah, I kind of made a rookie mistake about the sizes on the website. Yeah, but they're close to like 6 by 8. And the
Okay,
bookmarks are about 2 inches by 8.
okay.
So there's a few of those. I've got LED clocks for Christmas ornaments. I'm trying to see. So the lights
cool.
here light up. There's 5 lights, and it's just an on-off switch on the bag. I don't have batteries in them right now, but there I've got that one, and I've got another Snowman family.
Wow.
Black cat that my mom wants. I've got toolboxes for back to school maybe. They open up. I'm gonna break a nail doing it. There we go. So they open up.
Wow.
Put pens and pencils in. I've got one, I don't know if I'll dump everything, but I've got one that's got some stuff in it to give you an idea of what it can hold.
Sure. So that would be good for, like, you know, some office supplies or school supplies.
Yeah. And I can use it for my tools for the diamond art. This is the other one, it's circles. So those are the only 3 toolboxes I have. And then the rest are, you know, the actual diamond paintings. And this one is probably one of my favorites. It's a rhinestone tree heart, but if you look at it really closely, this one is the heaviest rhinestone one I have, where it's, you know, almost the whole thing is
Wow.
rhinestone. So it's so sparkly. And
Jackie,
mosaic
that
is
looks
my favorite.
like what I saw out my window yesterday when it was snowing.
Yes.
Very cool.
Beautiful.
Phil, do you have some questions or comments from
Yes,
the live feed?
I have both. So Lacey says hello. Lacey and Nicole and Molly says go Jenny. And you're doing a great job with this. Let's see. We have Kristen said so beautiful. Lacey, so gorgeous. Those are really pretty and really pretty pictures. You know, obviously the Facebook Live doesn't do it justice. But Randy wants to know whether or not you have a sparkly crown.
Oh, I don't. I should do that.
And Nicole wants to know if you have a sunflower.
I don't have either of those yet, but I can look for them if you're interested.
There you go. You guys can put in a special request with Jenny.
I've got
Yes.
a kid's owl.
So cute.
Pretty.
And then I've got a whole bunch of trees that I was gonna do a collection in my house with like 4 trees. So there's a multicolored one, and then I've got like a green one, a blue one, and a pink one. So you could display, you know, all 4 together, and they go together. They're the same type of tree and same size and everything. So that's kind of cool. So those are the rhinestone ones.
That's so cool. So I just want to pause here at the marketplace. I wanted to let Jenny know and let everybody else know that her, you know, these are all one of a kind, right? She's hand placing all of these beads and diamonds, and there's already 3 that are sold out on the site. So people are really loving these. So congratulations. And we do have everything that's for sale. All of the prints, bookmarks, the LED lights, all of those things are listed on the website. And if there's something that she's showing that you don't see on the website, please do email us. But if you go into the jeweled LED light, I think we do have some different photos of the Christmas ones. And if we don't, Jenny, maybe you can send us some more pictures after this and we can get them posted just so that all this inventory, because I have a feeling some of the stuff might go quickly. So I want to make sure that everything is up for people to see and buy if you're willing to part with it. So.
Well, and I'm glad you said that, because I can, for most of these things, I think I can order more and do it. So if you saw something sold out, you can just email me on the website. There, my email address should be on there, and I could get another one and make one.
Okay.
And Jenny, several people want to know how long it takes you to make one. I know you'd mentioned the one about that you did for your daughter, but what about like a tree, for example? How long does it take you to do one of those?
One of these trees probably takes less than 2 hours, because you can see it's not the whole thing. But I do have, like, this one is big.
Wow.
And
Oh,
it's
that's
the entire canvas is covered with those tiny beads. You can kind of see reflected.
Wow.
This probably took me 30 hours.
That's really beautiful.
Very shimmery. So yeah, come visit me during the breakouts if you want to see one up close, and I can kind of shimmer it for you to get a better idea. I'd be happy to do that. Or if you, like you said, somebody mentioned the sunflowers and the crown. I can look for pictures like that too and do custom stuff.
Very
I just
cool.
like to do it, but I need a purpose for doing it.
Very cool. So do you have a favorite, product, or, like an end product that you like working on the most, like a bookmark or the toolbox or the lights?
I think it's these rhinestone ones. It's kind of the instant gratification where, I can do it like in one night and instantly see like, wow, look at that. And they all come in a canvas like this, so you'll need to frame them. And you can get really creative about framing them too, to make them really pop. Or I actually have some on my refrigerator that I just put some magnets on the back, and they're on my refrigerator. So
very fun.
You can do that with the bookmark too. You could take off the tassel.
How did you learn about this diamond craft? I've never heard of it before.
It might have been on Facebook, like, those ads that pop up. And I saw it like, I can do that. Like, I have the skill to do that. And I tried one and just completely addicted. Like, as soon as I finish one, I'm starting another one. So, because it is so relaxing, I can just tune everything out, put the kids to bed, work on them for a couple hours. It's just fabulous, and actually create something beautiful.
Yeah. And it seems really therapeutic. So this might be something that people can try on their own too. And they can definitely look to you to maybe help them figure out how to do them on their own. But I'm so happy that we can post all of these and help you sell a few and feature you as an artist this year. So, I know that you've attended the conference before, but this is your first time being a micro exhibitor, right?
Right.
So what's your favorite part of the conference usually?
Without a doubt, it's the people. It's like this big, huge reunion every year. Everybody comes back and just everybody's running into each other's arms, hugging, and just so happy to see each other. And the relationship building and connections are definitely what I love the most and miss so much this year. Everywhere I go, meetings, everyone's talking about the conference, and they're all just so sad to not be able to do it in person.
Yeah, it's a bummer we aren't there, but still really, really amazing we can do this and bring people, online, and you can still, hopefully maybe this will even give more people an opportunity to check out the products of our micro enterprises, because I think a lot of us, are usually running from session to session or have other things going on, so they might not get the time. So this will be everybody's chance to support our micro enterprises at the All Abilities Marketplace. ALLAMARKET.org. Check out Jenny's Diamond Crafts and all of our other artists there. And don't forget that they will be one of the hangout rooms for the networking breaks. So tomorrow, 10:15 to 11, noon to 12:30, and then after the diehards until 1:15, and then 2:15 to 3. That's when you can go meet all of your micro enterprises and speak to them. They will be in their own Zoom rooms so that you can actually put your video on and talk to them in person and learn more about their businesses. You can, ask them about whatever you want, leave messages for them in the chat. So please do visit them during the networking breaks on Tuesday and Wednesday. And thanks, Jenny, again for your time. Anything you want to leave us with here before we move on to the next micro enterprise?
I was just going to show you real quick the door prize.
Oh, yes.
They're butterfly pins or magnets. They come with pins, but I'm also going to send magnets so you can choose which you want to stick to them.
Very cool. So
come visit me.
Yep, come visit Jenny, learn more about her art, and be sure to enter to win at the end some of her beautiful butterfly clips or magnets. So thanks, Jenny.
Thank you
for coming. So next up we have Very Carrie Soaps, and it looks like Carrie is on here. It's nice to see you. And I will pull up your biography so we can let everybody know who you are and what your business is about. And then I'll let you guys take it away.
First of all, can you hear us?
I can.
Okay, good.
All right.
Yes, perfect. Everything's working as it should.
Right.
So, so if you've ever come near the Very Carrie Soap table at the annual Self-Determination Conference in Wisconsin Dells, you know that a conversation with Carrie would have gone something like this. Hi, I'm Carrie. Nice to meet you. You doing okay? That's good. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. Because she's very friendly. Carrie doesn't really care a lot about how much soap she sells, but she does care a lot about the people that come to visit her. Right. She loves people and loves to interact with them, anybody, and has a natural ability and sincere desire to be friendly and interested in others. And it's definitely her gift. So Very Carrie began in 2011 as a way for Carrie to participate in her own small business and to be productive, making something useful and happy, something everybody wants and needs. Soap, natural handmade soap. So she enjoys creating and providing soap. She makes soap in both bars and liquid foaming bottles, skin cream, skin oil, and other products, all made with ingredients to soothe and nourish your skin and maybe even lighten your mood. During these current challenging times, who doesn't need that? So please feel free to visit the Very Carrie website and read more. We're going to let Carrie, Vicki, and Dave talk a little bit more about Very Carrie soap and show us some products. So take it away, everybody.
Okay. Good.
Hi, everybody. So we just to give you a little history. We probably talked to a lot of you already in person, but we started this little business back in 2011.
Yep.
And it was a situation where Vic had retired, I had retired, Carrie was working at Pantheon Industries in Oconomowoc. And we had thought for quite some time, it'd be nice if we had a little family business that we could all spend a little bit more time together, get Carrie out and about a little bit more. Give Carrie something that she could take a little bit of ownership in.
Right.
And we thought about a lot of different businesses, but nothing really stuck. And as it turned out, we spent a lot of time in northern Wisconsin, and we had picked up some homemade soap at a craft fair in northern Wisconsin. And, you know, we all used it, excuse me. And all of us, but especially me, we're sort of delighted with the soap because there's a big difference we found out between store-bought soap and homemade soap.
Right.
I have dry skin, and we used the homemade soap, and it was like, hey, your skin doesn't feel anywhere near as dry. So we thought, maybe we should investigate this a little bit. We started doing some
Yeah.
research, and we experimented with a few bars, managed to produce a little bit. We gave some to some friends, to some family, and they all said, "Oh, this is sort of nice." So we
Yeah.
took it to the next level. And to begin with, we didn't know where to go to buy our products, and so we found places locally. We'd go to, the grocery store and get some coconut oil, and we soon began to realize that we had to search a little bit more far and wide for
Right.
products. And so over the years, a couple of 2 or 3 years, we developed different formulas, and we eventually ended on one that we like a lot, and we try to continue to refine it. We make the bar soap with something that's called the cold process method, and that uses lye. That's the old-fashioned way of making soap.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I do most of the initial production because it uses sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide, because it's pretty caustic. It's pretty dangerous stuff. So we don't
Right.
get Carrie involved with that.
Right.
But once the soap is made into a loaf, then Carrie and Vic step in
Right.
and divide the soap into bars. They work on processing, on curing it, on packaging it, and that's sort of the process. So
Yeah, I
you wanna
know.
Carrie,
add
you can
something?
just show them. I mean, this is what our bars look like. We
Yeah.
also have gone through a few generations of
Right.
packaging. So I don't know if you can see that, but now they're in these little tiny brown bags. And it was like that last year. So we've
Yeah,
been doing
last
this for
year.
a while, and people seem to like this because you can still
Yeah, I know.
see it and smell it,
Mhm.
which is a big thing. Sorry, you can't smell our soap because it smells pretty good in this room right now.
Not this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, I know.
But those are two examples.
Yeah.
And they're up here and back, but so people can see what it looks like, and some have exfoliants in there, like really finely ground up leaves, or
Right.
like lavender.
Can you
but-
hold them a little bit closer to the camera to give everybody a really good look?
Sure. So this is our cranberry,
Right.
which has been really popular this fall. This is an example. This is oatmeal and honey. So there's some oatmeal ground up in there, for instance. So people can just see if it's a
Yeah.
smooth texture or has some exfoliants in it.
We have
And
a-
they both smell really good.
We have about 12 or 13.
Yeah, we have 13 different kinds this year.
Yeah.
And then we sell them online. I mean, so we sell it through our website. We do
Yeah.
Let's talk about, we have liquid soap that we're doing too. Let's
Yeah,
talk about that before
yeah.
we sell
the
how we do.
products.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, let's show.
Phil, do you have some questions from the
Well, just
live
first
feed?
of all, I'm sorry we don't have smell-o-vision.
I know.
Because they do smell amazing. And
I
your
know.
house must smell amazing right now. But we have, everybody's very happy to see you and see you back here. And people are just commenting that it's just great to see everyone, and that your products are amazing.
Yeah. I
Well, we
know.
appreciate hearing that.
Thank
Yes.
you.
We work hard on trying to make them good. So
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Thank you.
we,
Yeah.
can we add one more,
Shall
couple
we-
more things?
Absolutely.
Yes, please keep going.
So we made liquid soap. We started 2 years ago making liquid
Yeah,
soap?
2 years
Good.
ago.
And-
There you
Hold this
go.
up here.
Interestingly enough, liquid soap has been our hottest
Yeah.
seller this year. I think probably
See?
because of the
Yep.
COVID situation,
Yeah.
and we couldn't keep it in stock. We
Right.
had to keep increasing the
Yeah.
size of the batches that we made, and it got to the point that we couldn't find the bottles
I
anywhere.
know.
We have three or
Wow.
four different suppliers. We have 3 or 4 different suppliers around the country, and everybody was sold out of bottles. So we were sort of out of business on liquid soap for a while, but we now have some,
Right.
and we're back to making liquid soap.
Yeah, I know.
And that's
Yeah.
right now that's our biggest seller.
So why don't you grab this?
Wow.
So then besides the liquid soap,
What, the skin cream?
so this is our skin cream. I think you can see that. And we've had this for a few years. So we have that also.
Yeah.
And
What else do you want?
skin oil. Here.
Right in front of the camera.
Where?
And, well, itch fix, but that's mainly, mosquitoes are gone for now, right?
Yeah,
So
they are.
Yes,
Probably
but you know,
Yeah.
that's actually the one, I have one of those and I roll it behind my ears. I just like the smell.
yeah.
So I
know.
use that as a little, and it's more of a personal perfume because I don't know that many people smell it on me, are getting that, especially now, are not getting that close to me. But I really like to rub that behind my ears because it's mint, you know, like it's
Yes.
Sure.
mentholy, so
Yes.
it wakes me up in the morning. So
That's
dual
good to know.
purpose. So even though the mosquitoes are gone, you can still use that as a nice wake yourself up
Okay, that's a
fragrance
great
in the
thing to know.
mornings.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
all good
very
stuff in there.
cool.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to ask what fragrances or scents are typically your most popular, and why do you think that is? And just dig in a little bit more to kind of the variety you guys have for people can choose from.
Well, I'll add this. All of our fragrances, except two, I think there's just two, are 100% natural. They're essential oils from actual either plant or flower type products. So we personally like those the most. We have two fragrances that are
Man-made.
yeah, what's the word I'm
Right.
looking for here? I can't think of the word. And it's synthetic, but they're two very popular fragrances, and you can't get them naturally. So we sell a lot of that. Cranberry is one,
Cranberry is one.
Right.
and it's a synthetic because cranberry it sounds good, but it doesn't. The fruit and the plant doesn't produce a fragrance, so it has to be reproduced synthetically.
And then also oatmeal and honey, because
Yeah.
that has an almond, you know,
Right.
the almond smell, that's what that has.
Mhm.
Well, we have goat's milk oatmeal and honey, and that doesn't have a fragrance at all for people who don't want any fragrance because that maybe they're allergic to it or they just don't like
Right.
any scent. And then we also have
Yeah,
sandalwood,
yeah.
and that's a synthetic, but that's also popular, and it has ground up coffee beans in there.
Ooh.
Where's that?
Wonderful. So I do want to mention to everybody, as Very Carey has mentioned, they have their own website. So if you go to our website, theallamarket.org, we do have pictures of all of their different products, soaps, lotions, creams, and then there's a link to their website, and their website is their name, verycarey.com. So VERRIKERRI.com. And you can purchase everything directly from that website. But you can read about Carey on our website and find pictures of the products. But to purchase, you will go directly to their store.
One other thing we'd like to mention is on our website, if you put in the discount code SD 2020, so SD 2020, it'll be a 10% discount on your order.
Right.
Very cool.
It's a special
So,
for the conference.
Yeah,
Special for
yeah.
the conference, right?
so you heard it here first and only, maybe, unless you go visit Very Carey during the networking breaks, is that they've got their own discount code. So head over and take advantage of the 10% off for the conference. That's really generous. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, we look
So-
forward to the conference every year in person,
Yeah, I
but
know.
we'll have to, this will
Yeah.
be the next best thing, so.
That's right.
Okay.
One other, so Carrie's favorite personal bar of soap is, what would you say?
What? Lemongrass.
Lemongrass is Carrie's
Yeah.
favorite.
Lemongrass. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say lavender, which I really
I
like
know.
too, but both are really good fragrances.
Yeah.
And then what other what is your favorite product to make, besides the scents? What do you think is your favorite?
What's your favorite? Do you like the bar soap?
Yeah, boy.
Just say bars.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, awesome. And then I think I already know what your favorite part of the conference is every year. I think it's the
No.
people, right? Because you are the friendliest gal on the block and say hello to everybody. I'm sure that we are all missing you in person, but people can, I know they'll be visiting and waving and showing you their faces during the networking break. So reminder to everybody to go see Carrie during the networking breaks Tuesday and Wednesday. So you've got 5 other opportunities to go see her. So check those out on the website. And then what else? Anything else to add, or any other final thoughts?
No, I mean, I know, you've got a lot of people to still go through, so I think that's fine. I mean, anybody can feel free certainly to, email us, on the, info@berrycarry is just if you want to interact with us that way. Otherwise, we'll be glad to see you the next couple of days, and we missed everybody too. So hopefully we can see everyone next year again.
Yeah,
I hope so too.
I know.
Well, thanks you guys so much. Phil, is there anything else you want to ask or share with Very Carrie before we move through? I didn't want to.
So yeah, there's lots of comments about several other people. Carrie loved the lemongrass as well.
Yeah,
Well,
good.
they love you. They love the market. And they're very excited to see you here. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow and Wednesday as well at the conference.
Okay.
That's good to hear. We look forward to seeing them too.
Good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
So we'll be moving now to J Handmade Crafts, and that is Julie and Jason. Oh, I forgot the new puppy's name already.
Pinky.
Pinky, and our new special guest, Pinky. So welcome to all of them. While they get situated by their products there, I'm going to find their bio and introduce this fine pair who has been a micro exhibitor at the conference for I think quite a few years now. So J&J's Handmade Crafts. So Jason and Julie are a married couple that like to make crafts from the heart. They create projects that they feel people would like in their homes that are affordable and handmade. Whether it's sports related or a little trinket box, they love to see people leave their table at a craft fair or conference with a smile on their face. That is why they started their own micro business to make others happy. So Jason really loves making stuff out of wood. When he was in middle school and high school, he enjoyed making wood crafts as well. Something as easy as a bookshelf, or his hardest project was a clock in the shape of Wisconsin. Holy smokes. Today, with the help of his wife, Julie, they create woodworking and other projects that are from the heart, and they hope that they will put a smile on someone's face. Julie's bio: as a young girl, she loved to watch her grandma make things on her sewing machine. Her grandma taught her how to cross stitch and sew. Because her hands and coordination don't always work so well, she had to adapt on how she created things. And as she ages, she finds creating things keeps her hands functioning and less spastic, so it's actually therapeutic. And she doesn't create things for herself because it's better to give than receive. So these two givers are going to tell a little bit more about their business and show us some products. So take it away, guys.
Well, thank you for inviting us this year. Again, this is probably going to be our 5th year of doing the SDS or the SD conference as far as selling our products. We've been part of the SD conference ever since it started. So we really do enjoy selling our products to people at the conference, hearing people talk or say nice things about what we make is awesome. The ones that buy our items, they A lot of times when they get them for Christmas presents or birthday presents later on, and there's some people that can't afford a string art, so they buy something else from us. Unfortunately, this year it's only going to be our string art, but if we ever get out of COVID and we are able to meet again, we will bring out everything that we have. If there's something that you are interested in trying to have us make, we can always try and do something custom too.
Very cool. So I see 3 products right there. Do you want to describe those string arts? And then I'm going to go through our list online, and because I know you've got some other different kinds as well.
Sure. Well, this big one right here, we call this the trio. It's the trio of Wisconsin sports: the Brewers, the Badgers, and the Packers. And that's one of our hot items. We've gone to a couple of other sales that I can't keep them in stock before somebody else wants another one. So that's really cool. That's for $35. Otherwise, another one big seller is some of our dog paws. We can make those in any color that you want. This one just happens to be in teal and tan. And then our sports ones you can buy individually, and they're for $15 each. And these are good sellers if they don't want a big thing on their wall. They can just buy these individually.
And it helps if the Packers have a winning record going.
Yes,
They're working on it, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes. And then we also have the Badgers as a single item. And then we don't have it up, but we do also have Brewers that we can sell too. If you buy,
I know we have a couple of Chicago Bears and a couple of Minnesota Vikings left also.
Oh, who would want
but-
those?
yeah, I don't like bringing those out, but I was forced to make those. And then another really special thing that we have is ribbons. You can make it any color, anything that reminds you of something. This one is breast cancer awareness. We made some that are disability friendly, or that are known to be a certain disability color. We make them like that.
We've done green ones for cerebral palsy. We've done yellow for spina bifida. We've done red for heart disease. We've done blue for autism, purple for epilepsy. If it comes in a color, we can pretty much do it.
Very cool.
And like I said earlier, we can custom anything. We can find the graphic. We can certainly try and put it together. We've done a couple of those for some other friends, and they turned out really cool.
Very nice. Phil, are you here with comments and questions?
I am. More comments than questions, but there's several. Hello, Julie, Jason, and Pinky. And thanks for sharing. We love it. Lacey said she loves the animal paws. And Marshfield said that he has seen the store and loves the products that you all made.
Very
And
cool.
there's someone that says, I don't know if I should even read this, but it says, we love the Vikings in this house. So that's from Susan.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least we have a buyer. At least we can help you sell out of that inventory.
That'd be awesome. We have 2 left and we decided we're more.
Well,
There you
very
go.
cool.
Okay,
Well-
Susan, now's your chance.
Yeah.
And just an update on our viewing, we have 950 views so far tonight.
Wow.
So let's try to make it 1,000, right, Beth Swedine?
Let's make it all 1,000. So that's awesome. And Jason and Julie, so everybody can find Jason and Julie's string art on the All Abilities Marketplace website. So allamarket.org. I also see a peace string art and the Noel string art. Do you guys still have those in stock?
Yep, we have Peace, Noel, and Joy.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And I see Joy here too. So there are a few others that you guys can check out on the website. I want to be sure we get to our last micro enterprise person, Phil.
Oh, one last question from Sue. Do you have a Chicago Cubs sign?
I made 1 Chicago Cubs as a custom order, and I said I would never make one again, but if you contact us with a really good reason, I could probably convince Jason to make one.
There you go. All right.
Teamwork.
Give us the website again, and I'll place it in the comments as well.
Yep. So the website is allamarket.org, allamarket.org. So you guys can get shopping now, shop all night, shop tomorrow, shop Wednesday, and then keep shopping. We're going to keep the store open for the remainder of the year and beyond, we think. So go look at everybody's products there. Jason and Julie, I do want to know what your favorite thing about the Self-Determination Conference is before we say goodbye for today.
It's networking. Seeing all of our old friends that we only see at the SD conference and meeting new people.
Yep.
Very
And
cool.
I do want to say, Michelle, that if there is somebody that has seen our stuff before and there's something specific they want that's not listed, get a hold of us, and we do have a lot of that in stock. It was just really tedious to be able to put it on the marketplace.
Right. No, totally. So, yep, if you guys need to get in touch with Jason and Julie, their contact information is on the website. They have some odds and ends and they'd love to chat. You can also visit them at the networking breaks and talk to them about some other stuff in stock. Maybe they can bring those things out during those breaks and show them. And then you guys can, work out how to get those things shipped to folks. So that'll work too. So thank you guys so much for your time. And we will see you during the networking breaks.
Sounds good.
Awesome to have you. Bye. And while Jason and Julie are winding down, we have the beautiful Ashley Matthew representing Soap Sisters. She will be talking about them. And then Ashley is our last micro enterprise for the night. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching our entire night market. We've loved the interaction. It sounds like we've gotten 950 plus views. Hopefully we're almost to that 1,000. I'm sure Ashley will get people pumped up and sharing this link with friends as she talks about her business. So let me find her biography here and tell you a little bit about Soap Sisters, and then I'm going to let her take it away. So Soap Sisters. Soap Sisters are truly as they seem, 2 sisters with a love for soap and spreading bubbly joy. Amber and Ashley have been inseparable since childhood with a strong sisterly bond. Though Ashley has had and continues to have great success in her college career and career as a motivational speaker, Amber has been determined to provide Ashley with as many opportunities as she can. And so in March of 2017, Amber decided to open up a small soap business that would provide Ashley a consistent job and allow her to spread her love of soaping. Coming up with a name for the company came pretty easy to both sisters as they decided to name their company as it was, two sisters who sew. However, that makes their name unique. What makes their name unique is the story behind the word soap. For Ashley and Amber, the word soap means more than just the obvious. To them, soap provides itself a meaningful acronym, Sister of Autism Princess, which Ashley certainly is. And I will let her take it away and tell you a little bit more about Soap Sisters. So, hi Ashley, thanks for being on, and tell us a little bit more about Soap Sisters and your products.
Well, Soap Sisters, we came up with about 3 years ago. I actually took an entrepreneurial class at Nicolay, and then we started Soap Sisters, and now we sell bath bombs, sugar scrubs, and soap. So this is one of our bath bombs. It's one of our most popular ones. It's called the Pink Moscato. I always say, if you want to enjoy it, have a glass of wine with it and smell the Pink Moscato. Guys, if you have a long meeting, you can enjoy a glass of wine and have a Pink Moscato bomb, just giving you some ideas. And this is the sugar scrub. It's lavender. So if you have a long meeting and you want to de-stress, you can also have a little bit of lavender and scrub it and then rinse it off. So it gets your hands all silky smooth. And then this is my autism puzzle piece, blueberry. So this smells like blueberry. So if you want to smell a blueberry, it smells really good. And then we have our Cross Out the Disc and Embrace the Ability bracelet, and that's my signature saying for my speeches. And I always talk about how positivity matters. So
can you hold that one up to closer to the camera too? Let's show. I think I have 3 of these. So these are really nice. And they're rubber, so they're, they don't hurt to wear.
Do you see it now?
Yep, now I do. Perfect.
So there's positivity matters. There's my signature, Cross Out the Disc and Embrace the Ability. Do you see it better now? It's on the middle.
Yep, well, we're upside down, but oh, there it is. There it is. Very cool.
These are very cool because it has all my signature and how I'm trying to promote positivity. And then this is a blueberry soap bar. So if you don't want something that has autism or is not related to you, you can have a blueberry scented soap bar. And that's really cool. And then I always say, if you're looking for something for your significant other, or just someone that you adore, it's called a chocolate covered strawberry bar. So if you guys are wanting to get your Christmas shopping early, definitely come to my booth. And this one has, it's orange, so good, like an orange musical. And it also has a loofah on it.
Wow, so that one kind of exfoliates too, huh?
Yeah, if you have like maybe some sensory issues, you could rub it on your shoulders and stuff.
Wow, very cool. What else?
This is the Be Kind. Can you see it?
Yep.
Here's the Be Kind shirt. It comes in small to 2X, and they're $12 to $14. And we want everyone to be kind, and it's my signature thing because I actually have autism, so I put the puzzle piece on there, like to be kind to people and all people with disabilities.
Love it. Love the message.
And we have it in blue and in white. And then here's my signature. Can you see it? It says Cross Out the Disc and Embrace the Ability. And it has my autism symbol on it and a heart, and it comes in blue and it comes in white.
Awesome. Awesome. Are we missing any, or is that the inventory?
That's it.
A lot to choose from, and all made with love, I'm sure.
Yes, all made with love. And my favorite thing of the conference is networking and of course the dance. If you guys don't know about me, I like putting on little headbands. You're gonna see me in a unicorn band headband at the dance.
So yeah, you bring up a good point. We are going to have a lot of fun, and there will be time for you to see Ashley getting down at the People First dance party. So I believe that's tomorrow from 3:30 to 5. So definitely get your dancing shoes on for that, and you'll be
3:30
able.
to 4.
3:30 to 4, excuse me.
You come back, come on after 4.
You can keep
Be there. You can keep dancing.
You could keep dancing until 5 if you'd like, but that'll be an awesome other place that you can see Ashley. Phil, do you have some comments or questions for Ashley?
Yeah, so Ashley, you're such a great salesperson. Nicole says hi. Kristen, and I'm with Kristen, says, wow, we really need that Moscato bath bomb. So I'm going to be ordering some for after the conference. So I certainly can use it as well. People love your sugar scrubs, and people are already buying on the marketplace. So that's great. Patty says she loves the orange. Somebody else said that they love the lavender. Erin says lavender is her favorite. And Christy says, you're awesome. And I agree.
Thank you.
Awesome. Ashley, do you have a favorite product to make or sell?
Well, I think the sugar scrubs really kind of relaxed me to make, because like when I don't really think about other things, I think when you do something with your mind, I think like do an activity or bake or do something, I think that it can help people with disabilities kind of ease their mind. So a lot of times our brains are kind of like a tape recorder, and they don't shut off as much as other people's do, and they need something to do. And I think that kind of relaxes me. So I encourage anybody who wants to start a micro business. I definitely think it'll help you with your anxiety.
That's an awesome message and a good recommendation. I think we've heard that from a couple artists tonight, that some of this stuff, you know, it could be you next year that we feature on one of our night markets. You know, you can start a hobby and then turn it into a business, and might even be therapeutic for you too. So that's such a good message, Ashley. Is there anything else you want to share with the group about your business or about you? Are we going to be seeing you in any other presentations this year, or when? So I know that people will be able to find you during the networking breaks, Tuesday and Wednesday. You'll also be dancing at the dance, but when else might we get to see you, or where else could people see you if they wanted to say hi during the conference?
They also can see me I'm also going to be at the People First booth with Cindy, and on one of the networking breaks, but I'm also going to be doing a speech with Sally Flashberg about the living well. So you can see me. Favorite thing to do is to speak, and I'm also I don't know what's going to be recorded, but I'm also going to be part of a national convention, and I do speak around the state. And as soon as COVID is over, I will be going around the state again. You guys have lots of opportunities to see me. Okay.
Very cool. That's a good reminder. This won't be forever, and even though we're physically apart, we're still going to be together for the next 3 days. So. Well, thank you, Ashley. Anything else? What are any final words for everybody before we wrap up the night market?
I'll see you guys all at the dance for a light up unicorn.
And you know, I've been playing with, this is my fidget today. Ashley is actually a glow stick. I might be using this during the dance too, so. Well, thank you so much. I think Phil might pop back on. You know, this was everybody on our list that wanted to be featured tonight. I hope you enjoyed learning more about the micro enterprises. Again, I think this was such a cool way for everybody to spend time really getting to know the artists and business owners this year. Maybe there's something like this in the future for other years, even if we are in person. We just don't know yet. So thanks for being here for the first time. And again, the All Abilities Marketplace will be open all conference long, ALLAMARKET.org. You can find all of the micro enterprises there, even some folks who didn't make it to speak tonight. I think we have about 13 or 15 there Also please check out the swag, the merchandise that we have for the Self-Determination Conference. We've never had a t-shirt before, but we have one this year. So go check that out. We've got some other merchandise from BPDD, and we have some other really nice shirts from People First Wisconsin. So check those things out. And if you have any questions during the conference, there's a Zoom support lounge that will be open all day long, both of the days. That is on the Need Help part of our website, which is sdc.promotelocal.com. So I'll see you there for the rest of the conference. And Phil, what are any other last remarks before we let people get to their dinners?
Sure. Well, first of all, thanks, Michelle, for all your great interviewing skills and for all the micro businesses. If you like what you saw today, give us a thumbs up or a heart on Facebook so we know that you enjoyed this evening. Like Michelle said, I think this is a new way of doing business. This is a new way of reaching out and connecting with each other. So we're happy to do it, and we hope that we can continue to do that next year and throughout the year. So hope you enjoyed the night market. Make sure that you visit the All Abilities Market website. For those of you who are joining us for the conference tomorrow, we'll see you back at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning for the opening keynote. So have a great night, everyone. Thanks for joining, and keep that credit card out.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us.